Q check. Maybe you were watching a show or updating with the news. Come back here and stop what you're doing, or go to QVC.com and definitely check out the Today's Special Value, because it is available at a limited time, a limited price, a limited time, and I'm talking about Bose. Yeah, the real Bose, the same people who supply the sound systems for major arenas, for opera houses, for the Sistine Chapel, and for NASA. So the fact that we can give you and say lowest price available, it normally on QVC would sell for $499. Our today's special value price, $299 and change, and that is for a limited time. We also included free shipping with this. We are giving you the opportunity. You choose whichever major credit card. 5 Easy Pays at $60. You have a 90-day return policy. We are guaranteeing you Mother's Day delivery, and we can do bill to, ship to, non-contact shipment on this. So allow us to help you. We can send you the bill and send this to mom, or send it to dad for an early Father's Day gift, or however that may work for you. That's really important. And if you have the Q card, we also have a special 9-month finance, which you can find the details on QVC.com. What are we talking about? We've, over the years, have offered you Bose, and we've been very, very proud of it. This is their latest model. It's not a leftover. It's the Bose Wave Music System 4. It has a single CD slot. It has the most remarkable, and a remote. It has the most remarkable thing, and that is, see the little disc that you see down there? That's a Bluetooth receiver. That will enable you to unlock all of that music that we have on our phones, our iPads, our computers. It has that Bluetooth opportunity now. It's included. They don't do this for anyone else. You will not find it anywhere else. It is only available on their website and with us and with HSN. That's the only place. Why? Because we've been working with Bose for 26 years, and we've developed this relationship. This is how it breaks down, and I hope you'll share your story with us, because I have loved and been very proud to own a Bose for many, many years. I realize it's still an investment, but look at the savings that you're getting on this. Go do your homework. Anywhere else, this would be $499, basically $500. Our price sneaks in just under $300. That is a $200 savings. On top of that, it's free shipping and handling, and it's Bluetooth capable for the very first time. That's what makes it so remarkable. If you want your choice of colors, I would shop for this early in the day. 2 simple choices. This is your espresso black, most popular, the espresso black. And over here, this is the platinum silver. And as I said, you will get a remote that has the batteries, and then you're also going to get Bluetooth compatible. And you know why Bluetooth compatible is something you're going to love? Because I have a tablet right now, and the one that we have turned on is behind me on the counter there. Let's say my favorite song is right here, and without me moving, that's how exciting this new Bose is. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off so we can hear from the expert, because I really don't have that much time, Brett, to talk about it, and there's so much to talk about. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. I'm very excited about this Bose. We're already off to a great start. Very, very busy.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with everybody, 6 weeks ago when I found out we were doing this, I thought we'd be back in the studio. Because when you try to let people hear something from afar, it's already difficult in a studio setting, let alone in your house, through the web, through a microphone, through a TV speaker. And a few weeks ago when I realized, well, I'm going to be doing it from here, then I really started to freak out. So I've been talking to the engineers and everybody else, and they said, it's Bose, Brett, relax. It sounds good anywhere. And I didn't believe them until midnight last night. And I started to play music, like I'm playing for you right now. And all of a sudden, everything was fine. And even for me, even though I'm sitting right next to her and I've been using Bose for years, I still needed to be convinced that you guys would get the message, that you would hear it for the way that it sounds. And guess what? It does, even over the internet. Check this out. Loud or soft, you get the highs, you get the lows, they all sound clean. And the cool part about it is, it's simple. You take it out of the box, you plug it into the wall, you tap the top of the device, that's the only button that's on there, and it comes to life. You play your CDs, you play your AM, FM, and Pat, as you just said, for the first time, we're giving you guys a little adapter, that little black hockey puck that sits on the top or the side or behind, can now grab all of your music. But it can also grab Sirius XM if you have a subscription. It can give you podcasts and webcasts and all that stuff. And for those of you watching movies on tablets while you're home right now, or watching on a phone or whatever it might be, you can listen to the audio from the movies as well. Waveguide technology is the secret behind this magic, which is these tubes that are inside. They allow you to hear music at any level, any type of music, automatically adjusted for you. There are 2 alarms inside. You've got dual alarms that have snooze as well. That's that top tap control. Top tap, tippy tap, tippy tap, top. The remote control has all the buttons on it. That way you don't have to look at what you're doing. You turn it on, you set the remote to the side, and it's all done wirelessly. Now, here's the big payoff. In the back, there's something called the auxiliary. And I know you guys have seen auxiliary before. What does it mean? AM, FM, by the way, with the 6 presets. The auxiliary is going to allow you to unlock anything that's not inside here. So if it's not on the radio and it's not a CD, you have the ability to be able to plug in a phone, plug in a tablet, plug in a laptop, plug in whatever you want to plug in, including like a small TV, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But for those of you that have a newer phone, especially from Apple, and you go, well, it doesn't have the headphone port on it anymore. How am I supposed to listen to my music? Well, you're doing exactly what, or you're going to do exactly what I'm doing right now. No wires, but as Pat just showed you, I can go and listen to music, but I can also change tracks. I go from that song over to this song, over to this song. And it takes about 15 seconds to set this thing up. You're going to plug one end of your little tiny hockey puck into the wall. You're going to plug the other cable into the back where we just showed you that auxiliary, and then you link it. Just like Bose has in the past, you link your devices and they talk to each other, and it's that easy, Pat.
What's so exciting is because Bose has been on QVC for 26 years, you literally can't find this anywhere else. I mean, and the difference in price on this, you can get it home for 5 easy pays at $60, or if you're using your QVC credit card, that's 6 easy pays at $50. 800 of you have already taken advantage of this. I hope that you'll call us with your story. We would absolutely love to hear from you. Many of you are buying a second one because it is such an incredible opportunity as far as getting that second one or gifting it. Maybe all the kids can go together for mom. We are guaranteeing Mother's Day delivery. Take a look at the difference in the opportunity. And again, if you have your Q card, there is a 9-month special finance opportunity. No interest if you pay it in full within those 9 months. The details live on QVC.com. Brett, I know this is only really available here at the Q and at HSN and at Bose. So you have put together some really nice examples, although it's going to sound a million times better, I promise everybody, when they get it home.
Yeah, and I thought the best way to do this in a quick and concise way was to take a bunch of music and kind of make some quick cuts so that you could hear acoustic and a cappella and rock and whatever it might be. So I showed you something wirelessly, but remember, you've got a CD player, right? And the easy way to get from one to the other is to take the remote, and instead of being on auxiliary, hit CD, and whatever CDs you have, it doesn't matter whether you bought them the first day CDs came out or the last day, they're going to sound good. I'm going to turn this down because it's too loud. Imagine that. It still sounds good loud. So check this out for a second and hear the difference that you're going to hear when you get your Bose home. Listen to that bass. Switch over to a guitar, an acoustic guitar. You can almost hear the strings being strummed. And then the vocal sounds great too.
We were young and hot and having fun, waiting for that summer day to warm us. Swimming in the ocean waves, hoping that you find a way to join us.
best part about this whole experience is that when you and I were growing up, I hate to date us here, but I'm going to sacrifice us for the sake of audio.
Okay.
If you owned an audio system, you had to know a little bit. Actually, you needed to know a lot. Treble and the bass and the mid-range, and then the equalizers came out. Remember that? There was that whole band of faders, and you're like, I think I need a little more high-end. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to go up. Nah, that doesn't sound right. And then when you switch to a different song, you basically had to go and reconfigure all that. This machine is so smart that your kids could go from listening to pop music, and then you're like, nah, I need a little bit of something to relax me, some country music, some classical music, whatever it might be. The Bose system, the Wave Guide technology will take care of all that for you. You're going to plug it in, you're going to turn it on, you're going to listen. No apps. No Wi-Fi to worry about, and waveguide is doing it. What's waveguide? I call it the spaghetti that's inside here, those tubes, those two 26-inch tubes. Essentially what they're doing is they're grabbing air and harnessing it. What does that mean? Well, if you have a phone, if you have a, where's mine? If you take music and you play it from your phone, I want you to do this when you get a chance, not right now because I want you guys to hear this message, but if you put it close to your face, you'll feel the puff. You'll feel, you can't see it, but you feel it. I'll do it almost like an electric razor. And you'll feel the sound. It's possible, right? You stand in front of a big bass cabinet, you feel the sound. So what waveguide does is it takes the sound, which is what air is. Air becomes sound, and it makes it better. And there's a lot of different audio companies out there, and there's a lot of different levels of audio, but Bose has figured out how to do it the best because that's all they do. They're not making blenders, they're not making tractors, they're not making parts for your car. They just take sound and replicate it as close to a live or studio setting as possible. And that's pretty tough to do when you think about all the technology that goes into something to begin with, and then, Pat, to have a small footprint like this one right here.
I know, that was the first time I ever got my Bose, because I agree with you. I grew up, the sound system was these huge Mungo speakers, and I never knew what I was doing putting all those, it's that small, it's that concise, and it's here today at a today's special value price. Black, the espresso black, very, very popular. The platinum silver, equally as popular. And I love the timing on this because we're staying home more, and that will probably continue. And even if not,
Alexa,
you will find how wonderful this is when it comes to the opportunity, really, for the holidays. You'll be able to move it around. It's that light. It's got backup battery on the alarms if you want to wake up. What a great way to wake up in the morning. But with the opportunity to be able to go ahead and have the Bluetooth, that little hockey puck that Brett called it, to have the Bluetooth unlocked if you're listening. I've gotten into podcasts lately. Discovered all kinds of things that I really hadn't. Podcasts, books on tape are really wonderful. All those old CDs that we have, break them out. Think how great this is going to be to have in your home, to be able to gift to someone. We'll be able to do that. But it has one more kind of cool thing, and that is its relationship, if you will, with the Alexa Echo.
Yeah, so for those of you that have picked up an Echo either from us or out in the market or whatever it might be, you know how massive the library of information she's capable of is, right? And you go, well, that's cool. I wish some of that was available through the speakers that I have in my house or the Bose speaker that I'm about to pick up. Well, guess what? Well, not only are we giving you the wire that you need to plug in because the Bluetooth comes with it, but if you've got any version of an Echo, you can plug it into your Bose Wave music system and make it Alexa enable. Here, check this out.
Which skill do you want to enable?
Alexa, will it rain today?
It might rain today. There's a 51% chance at 9 p.m.
Now, that's simple. But when it comes to the music, when it comes to the books, when it comes to information, it's as simple as this. Alexa, read my book.
Getting your selection from Audible. Resuming Who in the World is Carmen Sandiego? There's 20 minutes left in the chapter and 4 hours. 25 minutes left in the book.
The mysterious woman wore the same vibrant red trench coat.
If somebody told you 10 years ago, 5 years ago, you could be sitting on your couch doing something completely different, and all of a sudden go, I wish somebody would read me a book. I wish somebody would teach me how to make chicken parmesan. I said, Alexa, stop. I wish somebody would play for me any song. I mean any song, because they're out there, whether it's through Amazon Music or whether it's through Spotify or whether it's through iHeartRadio. You can do cool stuff like this. Alexa, play Yo-Yo Ma Cello Suite.